Hey kids, hope everybody's doing okay. We have a really special service for you today, but before we do that, we're going to sing a few songs. So I need you guys to get up and move and sing as loud as you can, okay? I want you to show your parents just how loud you can sing these songs. I just wanna be a sheep, ba 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 ba. I just wanna be a sheep, ba 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 ba. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. I just wanna be a sheep, ba 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 ba. Don't wanna be a goat, nope. Don't wanna be a goat, nope. Have I got any hope? Nope. Don't wanna be a goat, nope. I just wanna be a sheep, ba 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 ba. I just wanna be a sheep, ba 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 ba. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. I just wanna be a sheep, ba 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 ba. Don't wanna be a hypocrite. Don't wanna be a hypocrite. 'Cause they're not hip to it. Don't wanna be a hypocrite. I just wanna be a sheep, ba 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 ba. I just wanna be a sheep, ba 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 ba. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. I just wanna be a sheep, ba 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 ba. Don't wanna be a Pharisee. Don't wanna be a Pharisee. 'Cause they're not there, you see. Don't wanna be a Pharisee. I just wanna be a sheep, ba 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 ba. I just wanna be a sheep, ba 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 ba. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. I just wanna be a sheep, ba 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 ba. Don't wanna be a Sadducee. Don't wanna be a Sadducee. 'Cause they're so sad, you see. I don't wanna be a Sadducee. I just wanna be a sheep, ba 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 ba. I just wanna be a sheep, ba 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 ba. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. I just wanna be a sheep, ba 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 ba. I just wanna be a child of God. Just wanna be a child of God. Walking the same path He's trod. Just wanna be a child of God. Here's one from VBS. I hope you guys remember this one. Saddle a partner, it's time to ride. Jesus is calling, he'll be our guide. Don't be afraid, no, you'll be okay. Just come with us today. Giddy up, and blaze a trail. Giddy up, our God won't fail. Giddy up, have faith until the end. Jesus is my friend. Paul and Silas, Peter and John, servants of Jesus, servants of God, and who were brave and followed his word, wrote till the whole world heard. Giddy up, and blaze a trail. Giddy up, our God won't fail. Giddy up, have faith until the end. Jesus is my friend. Giddy up, and blaze a trail. Giddy up, our God won't fail. Giddy up, have faith until the end. Jesus is my friend. Giddy up. Celebrate, Jesus, celebrate. job. Great job, everybody. Good job singing along. Now, we got some special guests for you. So, without further ado, you know what? You're going to see them yourself.
Oh. 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 Oh, my back. Oh. I'm supposed to tell a Bible story, but my back. My hair. Oh, my hair on my back. Oh, something I can't see. Oh, my back. Oh, thank you. Thank you to ever put this chair out here for me. You knew I had a bad back. Oh, it's an ambush. What happened? What happened? Who in their right mind thought that was a good idea? Oh my goodness. Oh, my hip, my back, now everything hurts. I don't got no chair. I don't got no chair here. Oh my goodness. A guy, I'm gonna have to go to the hospital after this. Maybe my wife will ice my back for me later and my hip, my joints. Whew. Well, I was supposed to tell a Bible story today to boys and girls. And I'm going to try, but where are they? I don't see no boys and girls around here. Where are they? What's that? What's that you say? Oh, what's that you say? What did you hear? I got to look there towards that camera thing. That camera thing. They're in that camera? Oh, these young people and their technology. I'll tell you. Age 2. And they're opening up iPhones, closing and opening apps, whatever they are. When I was that age, I was eating dirt. Anyhow, where was I? All right, I'll look in that story there and tell my story. The story I had for you was about a man. And I don't quite remember his name right now, but I remember the story happened a long time ago. Get out of my face. It happened in the book of Judges. That I know. And he was a judge. What was his name? It started with an S. Was it Slippy? No, that doesn't sound right. Was it Swimmy? No, that doesn't sound right either. That sounds even worse. Swanson? No. Sampson! That's it. Sampson. I want to tell you a story about Sampson. He was a judge for 20 years in Israel's history. He was a special young man because God was going to do some amazing things through Sampson. But there were a few rules this young man had to follow. And he had to follow these rules because he was a Nazirite. And he was set apart unto God from birth. And some of these rules that Sampson had to follow were rule number 1. Don't drink orange juice after you brush your teeth. Oh, wait. That was a reminder I wrote to me. But a good advice at that. Don't do that, boys and girls. Hang on here. Where did I? Oh, there it is. Rule number 1. Ignore the first one. Rule number 1. Here it is. Don't eat unclean food. he had to keep a special diet. Oh, my back hurts. Man, I don't know why that could have been. Even rule number 2, this is even more weird. Listen to this. Oh, he couldn't cut his hair. I'm beginning not to have that problem. I don't have much left, except for this long strand that falls down in front of my face. But you see, boys and girls, God gave Sampson a special gift. And this gift was superhuman strength. He was so strong, so strong. He could break a stick in 2. He could lift a gallon of milk over his head. I can't do that no more. I'm lucky if I can lift my arms to fix my hair. Now, he was so strong. Let me tell you, boys and girls, he was so strong. He had this superhuman strength. And there were these really wicked dudes ruling Israel at the time. They were called the Philistines. And you see, boys and girls, God wanted Samson to be his mighty warrior, to lead his people. And that's why God gave Samson his superhuman strength. And Samson did some incredible things the older he got. For example, he killed a lion with his bare... Oh, where's my stick? He killed a lion with his bare hands. Boys and girls, hang on. Oh, hang on. Where's that lion that he killed? Where is that lion? Is this lion in here somewhere? You see here, boys and girls, he ruffled, that's not the right word. He rustled up a lion here. And he threw it down on the ground. And he beat it over the head. And I think he might have even gave him one of those elbow things. Like that. Oh, help. Oh, no. I've fallen and I can't get up. Help. Oh, no, help. Oh, but he just killed the lion like that. He would have done it better than I did because he wasn't old and decrepit like me. But hang on, let me get back here. Oh, and another time, that reminds me of another time. He was a mighty man. He killed a lion with his bare hands, and then he was surrounded by 1,000 soldiers, Philistine soldiers. And boys and girls, do you know what he did? He took a donkey's jawbone. My hip, he probably could take my hip out. I think it's loose floating in there, and he could have killed him with a hip bone. But he took a donkey's jawbone here looking thing like this. He took a donkey's jawbone, and he was surrounded by 1,000 men in circles. They were circling around him type thing like this. And he just took a jawbone, and he started going on ninja-like on him and just wiping them out one by one. Oh, man, I need a rest. Boy, I need a rest. Oh, wow, how did Sampson do this? He was a mighty man. Not unlike me. Oh, my goodness, hang on, let me sit down here, boys and children, women, men, and whoever you are out there listening to this story. He was so strong. But here's the thing. Samson, he only had this power if he follows God's orders. And for years, Samson obeyed God. And he chose friends that he shouldn't be hanging around with. And he even started to like them there girls. And they got him in trouble. They were causing Samson to disobey God. And one day there was this lovely young woman named Delilah. Is there a Delilah in the house? No. Is there a Delilah? Well, there he fell in love with this girl Delilah, and boy, he really liked her. I believe he even sang her songs like, "Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in your Philistine city? Oh, you're 1,000 miles away, but girl, you look so pretty. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Okay, maybe he didn't sing songs like that. But he wasn't supposed to be spending time with her. She's a Philistine. And the closer he got to her, the further he got from God. And you see, the Philistines, they hated Samson. And they were always trying to find out his secret to the incredible strength he had. And they never could quite find out. So what they did was, they used Delilah. They used Delilah as a part of a plan to capture Samson. And she tried multiple times. And there were several times that Samson lied to her. And she would call the Philistines in, only to find out that he had lied to her and they couldn't capture him. But one night, she finally did. And he confessed his secret to his strength. It was his long, luscious, flowing, not gray hair, but black. And Samson said, if you cut my hair, my strength will be gone. And so he fell asleep that night. And she went and she got the guards and cut off his hair. And called for the guards to come in. And the Philistines captured Samson that night. They captured him because he was unable to defend himself. Because his gift from God had left him. His long hair was gone. Kind of like mine. He would have known how I felt. And so his strength was gone as well. And they threw him in prison. And they blindfolded him. They poked his eyes out. I'm not going to do that to myself. That seems like a bad idea. I won't be able to finish the story. Anyway, what else did they do to him here? But let me tell you here, boys and girls, they made him work. But you know what? God wasn't done with Samson. No, he wasn't. While he was in jail, his hair began to grow. It began to grow. And later on, the Philistines thought they would celebrate their great victory over Samson. And they thought they would bring him to a celebration at the temple to their god, Dagon, because they thought that their god had handed him over to them. Little did they know, that was wrong. Because you see, when Samson arrived at the temple, he offered up one last request to God to be merciful and to grant him this one request, to take revenge on the Philistines. And as Samson was leaning on the pillars, like here, he pushed them over with all his might, like this. And you know what happened? Everybody died. I'm glad they fell that way. Pushed them that way. But Samson killed 3,000 men and women that day, more than he'd killed in his entire lifetime. Wow, that's crazy. Samson was disobedient. And yet, God forgave him and still heard Samson's last request. Wow. He gave Samson the strength back to help defeat the Philistines. And you know what, boys and girls? The first thing that we learn is watch for fallen objects that they don't hit you on the head. I never understood that. Why do they tell you heads up? It makes you look at what's falling at you. That makes no sense to me. Who invented that? Anyway, that's a good lesson, boys and girls, but very important that we obey God. Choose friends wisely. Samson disobeyed God, in part because he listened to the bad advice from his friends. And Samson saw the consequences of his sin, and he was punished. And when we disobey mommy and daddy, boys and girls, we get punished too, right? Well, when we disobey God, he disciplines us as well. but he disciplines us because he loves us and wants to save us from trouble. But even though Samson sinned against God, he still loved Samson and still heard the prayers of Samson. And no matter how many times we mess up and disobey God, he always loves us and will always forgive us. And so I want to encourage you, boys and girls, obey God. Listen to him. And choose your friends wisely. I want to thank you for having me come today. I had a lot of fun. I got hurt, but it was worth it. And I may need help. I may need a wheelchair or a stretcher to get me off the stage, but I want to thank you. You have a wonderful day, and I'll see you later.